Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. So this video is going to be how I hid my pregnancy for 6 months from my family. I did a video on how I hid my pregnancy for 9 months in high school, and I asked if you guys wanted how I hid my pregnancy for 6 months from my family, and a lot of you guys wanted this video, so this is what today's video is going to be, and I'm going to tell you guys the whole story and how I hid it for 6 months from my family. So let's just get straight into the story. So I did tell my mom and my stepdad and my sisters and my grandma. Those are the only people that I told right when I got pregnant, and the rest of my family I didn't tell for 6 months, and I didn't tell my real dad or my brother for the 6 months too. The reason I didn't tell anyone else for 6 months was because it was kind of hard. Like, I was a teen and it would be more awkward. It's not like, oh, a happy thing really at the time, because I was so young, so I wasn't like in a rush to tell like my whole family and everything. It wasn't like they were gonna be happy for me or stuff like that, so I was just really nervous to tell any of them, and so was my mom. So we literally kept it a secret for 6 months, which was honestly super hard, even though I don't go see them very often. But when I was pregnant during the time of the holidays and stuff. So my parents and all of them, my siblings, they all went to Disneyland during Thanksgiving break. And I didn't want to go because I was already throwing up and everything enough. And I didn't want to be at Disneyland throwing up and everything. And I can't go on any rides, so it would just be pointless to go, honestly. So I didn't go, and me and Christian stayed at my grandma's house while they all went to Disneyland, which I thought would make it very obvious, because people would be like, well, why didn't you go to Disneyland? You love Disneyland. So it was like, I thought it was really suspicious, but I guess no one really thought of me being pregnant, obviously. But I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna find out and everything. It was awkward because in Thanksgiving we went to my great grandma's house, and a whole bunch of family was there, and they were asking, why didn't you go to Disneyland, and blah 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 blah. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so hard to keep it a secret. And then during Thanksgiving I was eating, and oh my gosh, I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I didn't want to make it look like I was gonna throw up. It was bad, and I was like, oh my gosh, please don't throw up, please don't throw up, because me throwing up for my first and kind of my second trimester was horrible. I was always throwing up. But I guess no one really realized I was pregnant or anything, so that's good. But I really thought they would. I wasn't showing. I was about, I would say, let's see, I was like 4 months pregnant at this time. I definitely was not showing. I was very small when I was pregnant, except towards the end. I got pretty big towards the end, but I really wasn't big at all. It was more like I was gonna throw up or something, and I didn't want to throw up because I would just make it really like obvious. You know, I never throw up, so I just make it a little like suspicious or something, like, why is she throwing up, you know? Like, obviously girls and stuff would definitely know, oh, she's pregnant, definitely pregnant. And then I think Christmas time, it comes around Christmas time, we went swimming at a casino, and there was family there, and I had to wear a swimsuit. I was wearing a two-piece, and I was almost 6 months pregnant, so I was pretty showing a little bit. So I like had to like suck it in while I was like swimming and stuff, like going to the pools in and out. Oh my gosh, I don't know how no one realized like I was gaining some weight. I don't know how they didn't realize. It was so sketchy and so hard. Like, squeezing your stomach during pregnancy like hurts, and it's uncomfortable, and it was horrible. My mom's like, suck it in, because we didn't want anyone to know. We thought we were gonna tell people during Christmas time, but it just wasn't the right time, really. I did not want to tell anyone. Yeah, I was still just so scared and just embarrassed to tell everyone. I thought they're all gonna hate me, and they're all gonna be so disappointed in me, and I didn't really want any of that while I was pregnant. I didn't need to be stressed out or worried of what anyone thought, so I just didn't tell anyone. But I still don't know how they didn't find out with me in a swimsuit gaining some weight. And I was pretty big at this time, 6 months. Not like big, but like I was pretty showing through my clothes. And then we went to the movies, and I wore a big old hoodie, but you could still kind of see my bump. No one still found out. And then it comes time, I was 6 months pregnant. I was pretty much almost 7 months pregnant, but I didn't tell him actually. Actually, I told my brother before I told my family. My brother, I'll tell you this story first before I tell you how I told my other family. But for my brother, I didn't even actually mean to tell him. He was on my phone. I told him to text Christian, and there was a pregnant emoji on my phone. And he's like, why is there a pregnant emoji? He's like, are you pregnant? I was like, I didn't want to lie. Like, how could I lie? And I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. He starts crying, and he's like, how could this happen? Why would you do this? How, you know, like he was like freaking out and crying. He was pretty disappointed in me, but I didn't care about his opinion or anything at all. But yeah, he was crying, and this happened in a McDonald's drive-thru when I told him to text Christian because I was ordering food. He was crying, and we got home and he still was crying. I think he was the most emotional about me being pregnant. Like, he was the only one that cried, except one of my grandmas that I'll tell in a bit. But that's how my brother found out. I wasn't even meaning to tell him. He just found out from a pregnant emoji. And like, how could I lie to my brother about me being pregnant after seeing a pregnant emoji on my phone? But yeah, that's my brother's. That's how he found out. Now, my other family, for my dad, I actually just texted him. If I can find the messages from me texting him, I will definitely pop it up right here if I can find them. If I can't, I'm sorry. Because I'm pretty sure I messaged him on Facebook, so I'm pretty sure they're still there, so I'll try and find them. But now for my other side, these are like my grandmas and my uncle. So my great grandma's there too. My brother ended up, you know, he was going through a mood, going a little cray-cray. He blurted out that I was pregnant in front of my great grandma and my uncle and everyone. I didn't even get the chance to tell them, which is kind of a relief, you know. I didn't have to tell them. But yeah, he blurted out to everyone, and I wasn't even inside at this time in the house. I was with Steven's stepmom and his brothers in the car. We were telling Steven's mom this, and I didn't say anything. Steven told her everything. And then once he told my grandma, pretty much, she started bawling her eyes out, which they're happy tears. She was happy. She was very shocked. She was not expecting it at all. But she cried. I think I cried a little bit. It was just emotional, and I think she was really supportive about everything. And then I got inside. I don't think I ever went inside. I think someone came out and told me. I think my mom or someone came out and said that, oh, Dylan shouted out that you're pregnant to everyone in the house. So I had to go inside and talk to my great grandma and tell her about it and everything. And she was so supportive, and she absolutely loves Mia to death. I'm so happy that I saw my great grandma here to be able to see Mia. It means a lot. But yeah, she loves hanging out with Mia. We don't get to see her very often, sadly, because we don't live near her. We live about 4 hours away. But we go down quite a bit, so she used to see her quite a bit, which is really good. But yeah, my uncle, he was pretty shocked and surprised, but he was pretty nice about the whole situation. But yeah, I'm really happy no one had any rude comments. I mean, I was 6 months pregnant. There's nothing they can even do about it anyways in the first place. My body, my choice. But I'm very happy. Everyone was very supportive. I mean, on the bright side, they only had to wait 7, 8, 9, like 3 months, and then I was gonna pop out a baby. They didn't have to wait that long to see Mia. But yeah, that is pretty much how I hid my pregnancy and told them how I was pregnant at 17. I'm very happy that no one had any rude comments, and it just made me very happy and supportive. My dad, on the other hand, if I can find the messages, he was very supportive and very shocked and all that. I'll have to look through the messages because I texted him this, like, but yeah, my dad, we don't really see each other very often. We go down, he sees Mia every so often. He loves seeing Mia. He's very nice. But yeah, that's my story pretty much. Nothing like too crazy. Kind of funny how my brother found out. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely comment down below more videos you guys want to see And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also don't forget to turn on my post notification, because that is the only way you'll get a notification that I post for some reason. Because I guess subscribing, it doesn't give you any notifications when I post, which I do realize that on some people I'm subscribed to, I don't get notifications at all that they posted. So you actually have to turn on my notifications to get any notifications from me from YouTube, which is kind of stupid. I think it should just do it right when you subscribe, but it doesn't, which is, I don't know why YouTube's like that now. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.